Hey guys, let's be honest, my live videos are usually a mess. So, and I rarely go live on my personal profile, but I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone today. Keep in mind I'm looking at a mirror image of your comments, so I can identify you by picture, but I may not be able to read your mirror image comments. I'm actually going live today because I've heard so many remarks and different people say that they cannot, they don't like to do their makeup because it takes too long or whatnot. So keep in mind it's going to take me a little bit longer today because I'm doing it live and I'm talking through it. But I'm also going to showcase a couple different unique products. The first one being this Touch Glorious mattifying primer. So I always start out with the primer, and it's just a couple little pumps. Really spread it in there really well. Yes, I do put it on my eyes. And we're not even doing full makeup today. We're just doing my basic layer. I've always had some problems with my skin, and yes, I've ordered the Uology cream, but I haven't gotten it quite yet, so I always fix my face before I leave the house. So I use the mattifying primer to do that, and then got my concealer. And if you guys remember, I don't know how many people saw, but the trick that I showed you all on Tuesday with just putting a little bit of a triangular pattern under your eyes and how you blend it. So I always do my under eyes actually underneath my foundation. So I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm actually going to blend it in a triangular fashion. What that does is it makes your face seem a little bit more narrow because it's going to make this area and this area kind of more shadowed, more dark. And it's going to highlight the sections of your face that would normally be highlighted if I were a lady with a little bit skinnier face. So that works beautifully. Also, hey Lindsay, going to, go ahead and conceal my kids, my students call them my polka dots. Gonna go ahead and conceal that. So not a big deal, but just gonna do that real quick. And
we're leaving. The dog's outside.
All right. My husband's leaving. The dog's outside. Because I'm live on Facebook. He didn't know I was live. So we're gonna do that. And there. Also, if you wanted to, you could throw a little bit of concealer here and here and here if you wanted to. You don't have to, but if you wanted to. Just to kind of round things up. Now you can see like nothing looks even, nothing looks consistent. Don't worry about that. It's all gonna be okay. I have the stick foundation that I'm using today. And we are going to just put that on. I usually put it on pretty liberally just because I do prefer heavier coverage. Ooh, new toy today. I have the Younique Kabuki brush. This is my favorite brush that I have used, and I've had a different brand, but this finally came in the mail actually yesterday. So this is my new tool for today. This is my Younique Kabuki brush. And I just go ahead and I spread around all my foundation just like that. Perfect. Again, I'm not doing any contouring or highlighting today. It's just basic base layer, quick and easy makeup. So do that till it's all even. And let's actually pause and just appreciate how much better this looks. Yes, I know all of my beautiful and well-meaning friends and mentors and stuff would be like, oh, you're pretty no matter what. And I am. I like to feel confident. So just so you know, I don't do this for other people. I do it because I like to feel confident, and I like how I feel. I don't feel confident when people can see my facial blemishes or my skin or whatever. So I like to feel confident and pretty. All right, I'm going to then put on my Mood Struck blusher and my applicator. And, you know, I was always taught to do it up here, and you can, but I've learned that if you actually just go just a little bit lower, again with the shadowing in the face, it's just an easy, quick way to kind of give your face more depth than maybe it has, especially if you're like me and you've got your Quarantine 20 under your belt. So I have been just adjusting my blush just a little bit lower, again, because it gives my face that depth that maybe it didn't have because it was a little bit rounder than I wish it was. So, see? Face done. Quick, easy, no problemo. And, hey Danielle, just going to go through, and I don't think I'm going to use any eye primer today. I do have some. I've got our Epic eye primer. Given that I'm not going to put on a ton of eyeshadow today, I actually won't be using that. So we're going to just go ahead and give myself a base layer of eyeliner. And hold on, my left eye always takes a little bit more concentration. I don't know why, but I cannot do the left eye and talk at the same time. All right, lash primer, yes or no? I don't know, we'll see. And then actually, before I do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and dab just a little bit of, just a tiny bit of color on, and actually I'm just gonna use my finger to do it. I don't need a fancy brush, I'm just gonna dab just a tiny bit of color. Not a ton, just a little bit on with my finger. Here we go, see? Nothing bad. We'll use our eye primer, because that actually does help your mascara stay really nicely. Although it's a little freaky in the in-between stages when it's all white. Not gonna lie, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Not because it's just weird looking. But again, it helps your mascara to just stay put. So no problemo. Like I said, I rarely do any lives on my personal Facebook page, so this should be pretty entertaining. And I'm gonna just go for the brown today. The simple, understated look. I love having brown mascara because you don't want to look flashy, but you do want to look like you have eyelashes sometimes. I actually am going to run some errands today, and again, it's about confidence, and then people know that I sell Younique, so if you go out looking like you just rolled out of bed, that doesn't do any good for anybody. So, there we go. See, that was quick, that was easy. One of the things I can do is actually have my finishing spray, and that'll just keep things right there in place. No muss, no fuss. There we go. I blinked a little bit hard when it splashed me, so I had to clean that up. But yep, there it is. See, easy, on the go, natural looking, not a big deal, and it was very quick. So anyway, there you have it. If you say, oh, I don't have time for a lot of makeup, that was super quick. And if I weren't talking, it would have been like 5 minutes or less. So hope you enjoyed, hope you learned a couple things, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.